I am on a bit of a hot streak. So, I've still yet to really prove to myself that I'm consistent. Really, I mean, this week's been pretty consistent, but oh, there's the mobile. But long term, I think I need to see more consistency. So I've had periods when I've been on this paper account that I've been just kind of screwing around, which I need to be diligent to know. I can't be screwing around because have to get an accurate read on if I'm actually profitable. But as you can see, the last 4 days I've been profitable. I've doubled more than doubled my account. My accounts, I started really, because like I said, I was screwing around. I got down to like 350 or something. So now I'm up $1,000 basically in the last 4 days. So I kind of like tripled my account. Let's see where we're at today. I'll turn the burst off. So it looks like we came down a little bit after going up. We kind of came down and respected, but we had a hell of a day yesterday as far as a lot of upward movement. This is not that relevant anymore. Trend line, we'll get to it later on. So we've come down from the top. We made a pivot low. Made a pivot low. On the daily, we've already mitigated this fair value gap. So this is really our decision point. You have the pivot low. Candle was moving down from the last day. Let me get rid of these wicks. Trend line was kind of disrespected over the last 4 hours. So this was our previous trend line with 3 touch points. We have come down. We have the fair value gap up here that we mitigated, and then Where's this candle wick hiding? Maybe no wick there. We mitigated and came down from. A lot of downward signals. Made the start of a 1 hour fair value gap. 2. Let's see, I could see it coming up in 5-4. I could see it coming up and testing here on this trend line. I could see it coming up and retracing before it comes down. We have order block here as a target. 5 minutes till market opens. We have a trend line up here. Already mitigated it, respected this swing high. So this is another kind of level to watch there. We're kind of ranging around right now. Big move up. We have kind of been in a downtrend. Already touched this 4 hour fair value gap. Already mitigated this fair value gap. So this is our low here. We do have this swing low. So will it go to here? Will it go up, then down? Will it go down to here? We are kind of breaking trend already. Let's see our session. We've already taken out. Let's go to 1 hour. Already took out the Asian. We got the New York down here. Could react off of that. Could take that. We're all wicking up. New York. And we got an Asian down here, and you got this level down here. That's the old London. 1 hour. We've already got 2 continuations. We are 33 minutes. We will be making another continuation, I think. It is looking like it's going down. I'm not sure if it might come up as touch 751 first. We've not finalized this fair value gap on the 1 hour yet. Two minutes, a minute and a half till market opens. take it right off of here. We got 58 seconds left. I may go up and trace a little bit into this. I feel like it's going down. Just if it tweezer tops at this level here, rejected, 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 went down, went up, pushed, and we wicked back up. No fair value gap. 23 seconds left. "13 seconds left till market opens." Let's see what happens here. 1 second, market opens, and we're going. I think we're going down. I think we're going down. We could put a sell up here. Going to look to get into a risk-free trade as soon as possible. Nice push down. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Oops. I'm in a little hotter than I was thinking I was going to be. That was a mistake. Level down up here. I want to get out of one, so I'm going to put a buy here for a point. So we have already wicked up from here. However, we have 28 minutes left on this fair value gap. We have gone down quite a bit. Let me get this ready to get out of it. Let's say tag that in. Okay, we're getting a 1 hour push, bullish push candle, big wick, so it could be wanting to go up now. Still a lot of time for it to close, but gotta keep an eye on this. Still making this fair value gap, so I feel like once it closes, as long as it doesn't totally invert that, then it's gonna want to come down a little bit. Okay, so we want to get out of three buys here. No, we're at 4794. Seven. If it wants to wick in deep into that fair value gap, we'll be ready to take another entry there. Down 61 bucks on the day. so far. If I could get to my TP here on these 3 orders, then I will be in a risk-free trade. Making a fair value gap to the downside. As long as we don't retrace like that, then we're going down. Okay, come on, maybe one last push down would be great. We're kind of pushing up here. I feel like this might be a fake out to move down. We're getting a little hotter than we like to be from the start. We're still trying to figure out where we're gonna go. Okay, nice push down. Whip back up. I could see another push down to take out these. I could see that. We kind of rejected off of this swing low, but there we go. So risk-free trade. See if that wants to hold. Not making a fair value gap, but we're in a good position. Right at the bottom. And a risk-free trade. Target, I think, is going to be 524. We want to see if we're going to break this low here. No fair value gap yet, so it may want to go back up, but we're in risk-free trade at the moment. Let it work. We're pushing down. I think maybe 1.3 should be my target. Only one contract. Wait a minute. So 3.2 is where am I at? I'm at 4.0. No. Yeah, I'm at 2.3. So I'm here. Yeah, I guess that's a reasonable. So that would be 5.2, 4.32. That'd be 30 points. I wouldn't be mad at that. We're in a big down move. We had some big spans. This is a relatively choppy period here, but we had these big moves. We kind of got like a head and shoulders pattern here. We've already taken out that New York low. Keep an eye on these key levels like this order block level here. See what it wants to do. Let's see where our bursts are. A lot of sell bursts. Well, that's looking good. We rejected off of this low here. Where's my opening range at? Okay, way up there. Open range is not coming back. So yesterday I watched basically price go down $100 worth and retrace all the way back up, which is kind of a bummer because I think if I would have gotten out of that trade, it would have been a nice start to my day. So I don't know. I'm still, but let's say, how was it yesterday? If I would have stayed in that trade, if I would have stayed in that trade, then I would have gone even further. I would have gone to like 50 points yesterday. It went forever yesterday. So I gotta figure out. 30 points is good though. I think we could have a big move. We've kind of already rounded this top here. We've had a pullback, pullback. This could want to drop to this 2.5 level. I could really see that. We're already halfway there. Let's see if we hold these fair value gaps. Big wick up. We had a big push down, market structure shift. If I see it make a fair value gap to the upside, I might get out. I'm up $60. It's pretty good so far. Okay, a little choppy area here. If we pull back, what would we get to? I think I'll just hold it. Can't get much better positioning than that, right on the bottom end of that pivot. I'm in a low contract, a risk-free trade. Got 30 points lined up. Already in profit. I will still be in profit even if it retraces all the way down. But all we're seeing is sells, so that's looking really good. What's our pivots? We're kind of stalling, but I also got to make sure I'm keeping an eye on what's happening here. So we're kind of rejecting. We made this pivot low, but now we're starting to reject off of this swing. Okay, we broke that one. We need to break this one, create a new low. Okay. This looks like it wants to continue at least lower for the time being. We're going to make another fair value gap, it looks like. If this holds up, that'll be a good sign. We want to just keep pushing down. Nice momentum, you see it here. Momentum push on the 1 minute. Blue looking real solid on the 1 hour. 45 has not lit up. There it is. Yep. So we're looking real good. We started to get some buys, a little bit of buys at the bottom here. Sells are starting to lose, but we're gonna go all the way. And this might be, maybe I'll just call it a day of this one trade. If I get this trade, it'll be pretty solid. We got these lows here. So we got these swing lows. We've already taken out lows, but we got this Asian low there. That's what I'm aiming for. Now, I got out of the trade because it was turning around on me. Had I stay in the trade yesterday, it retraced pretty close to my take profit, but it continued the rest of the day for about 50-60 points or whatever it was. So it makes me want to just stay in it. Yeah, we did. Look at this. It went all the way up. Was that yesterday? Yeah, this was yesterday. So if I would have stayed in it yesterday from the jump, which was where I was, it would have been 60 points. That's crazy. So we're trying to make new low, no fair value gaps. We should, as long as they don't retrace back up, we're making good progress here. Making fair value gaps. We're going to take that profit. Maybe it'll retrace a little bit before. We had a nice healthy pullback already. Could reject off of it, but I think we're going to take it. And this is kind of like a pivotal area if it wants to go lower, or if it's going to reject and then start going back up. So we're keeping an eye on here. This will be I think a solid trade for today. I don't even know if I need to push it more than today. Okay, tweezer bottoming. It is pushing back up, but I think we've got too much momentum to not want to keep going down. I think we've got too much momentum, and we're too close to that. We're too close to that level here. Could reject off it. That's totally possible, but this is a pretty old. There's a lot of liquidity there because that is an old London. We're gonna might even go for a little deeper. We're making fair value gaps. We could overshoot a little bit. So I'm at 2.0 now. 2.0 would be before that high. We've basically already hit our target. So we're battling it out down there. I think it's going to push. What do you think? Okay, we're starting to retrace a little bit. We've already wicked down once. We've hit that low. I mean, we've broken that low. So, I don't know. I feel like maybe this is a pullback, or is this going to start to reject? No fair value gaps holding us until we get pretty far down there. We've already broken through that level. Maybe I'll get out. No. Not really. If we break this level, maybe a few more points never hurt nobody. Okay, we're making moves. Pretty big wick. We're wicking back. But we did have a nice little surge there. I think we could go for it. We've got some big cells stepping in. Pretty big wick, but I think we're gonna move to go for it. I'm gonna get out of it if it doesn't want. Okay, we broke that high. Pretty big wick. Not much further. We just take that profit, and that would be a nice solid day. I'm gonna give it one more candle. I'm out. Okay, I'm at 140 for the day. Nice solid trade at the top of the day here. Puts me at 56, 1565. It's gonna keep going. Let me see what it's doing. Body's already closed above it. We got some cells. What's my 5-minute doing? I could want to keep going down to that London low right there. But nice solid trade on the day. Yeah, it kept going. It kept going. It's okay. Nice solid trade. So that's, I did 147.50. How many points was that? 8 divided by 4 times 5, 10. How many points was that? 7,524. In at 243444, almost 30 points. Okay, so there's now it's. I think I got out at the right time. I could have taken my take profit, but it does look like it's starting to turn around on us. So I don't know. Let me know in the chat what you think. Is that a good trade, or was I just lucky, or? Give me some love in the chat if you don't mind. Like and subscribe. Give me some questions or something. I'm learning how to trade futures, and I've been having a pretty solid week. Let's see. This week, trade percentage is pretty high, but you see a nice consistent rise up, which is good. I think I'm gonna just call it quits for the rest of the day because it's not even 10 o'clock yet. I made my piece, and I could probably squeeze more out, but I also still have a day job. So this is showing a sign of discipline, but you could see a pretty good consistency. I did take a loss in the evening session just screwing around, but seems like most of my wins have come around 11 or on the top of the hour. Some later on in the day as well, but trades are in. My max drawdown was 218, so on a small account trading a $5 contract, if I were to do what I was doing, like on a 50K paper account or like an eval, 50K eval, 218 would be $2,180. So I would have at some point I would have broke my account pretty much. I would have at least hit my daily loss limit at some point. So what I'm realizing is you need to start off with a decent bank. So for me, as long as I started over $500 in my bank, then I would have not hit my drawdown, and I think I would have built up upon it. So I was in drawdown. I think this is probably my biggest drawdown here, and other than that, I got back on track and was pretty smooth move up consistently. Nice move up today, adding to it. So I want to make it more of a parabolic curve. So if I have more trades like that today, then that's all I want to do. I want to accomplish it, and as you can see, that was the right time to get out. I did take a little more, but I got out at the right time. So let me know in the chat what you're thinking. So standard deviation losing trade, an average of $18 a losing trade. Average losing trade $20. Largest losing trade $78. Average winning trade $27. Largest winning, $296. Max went up, $12.66. Average trade time, 41 minutes. I don't know what that 66-hour trade is. That doesn't seem to be accurate. So anyways, that's that. That's the day right there. If you're interested in supporting, we've got this shirt that we sell on our QQDD Etsy store. Shop on Etsy, QQDD shop on Etsy. But I'm pretty happy with myself. Is it 4 trades today or actually 2 trades? It says I lost today, but I really didn't lose. It's because of those double downs and stuff that it counts it as a loss. But so average winning trade 84. Average losing trade $10. This week. Oops. So my average winning trade is $27. My average losing trade is $20, and I win more than I lose. So, $27. So that's it. Signing off, nice and short today. Let me get a nice thumbnail. Gonna let my golden